My name is Amy Lenihan. I'm a technology graduate and I work for Flutter UK&I. So usually we start at 9 a.m. And we have our stand-up meetings every day. So our stand-up meetings are little 10-15 minute meetings that we have every day. They're usually just to make sure that everyone's on track, everyone has their tasks and jobs to do for the day, because we usually work in 2-week sprints. So the stand-up kind of just makes sure that everything's on track and everything gets done for the 2-week sprints. And then obviously if you're having any issues, any errors, any bugs, anything like that, the stand-up meeting is usually a really good way to say like, hey, I have an issue, can someone help me out? And then we're all there to help each other. Yeah, and then a lot of the time I do shadowing with the team. So obviously I'm a graduate, so I'm looking at what they're doing and learning a lot from them, kind of jumping on calls with them. They're showing me all the different technologies and platforms and stuff that they use. As well, I'm working on a project at the minute, which is like an introductory project to Betfair Exchange, which is the tribe that I'm working on. So that's just a project that they get everyone to do when they first start to kind of learn the hierarchy and stuff about the exchange. It's more or less just a bot that allows you to do bets with the exchange. It's actually it mimics what like real-time users would do, because Betfair Exchange has an API, so it kind of helps you learn practically about what the exchange is. I'd say to have an open mind and be really open to trying new things, and don't close yourself off to different routes that you can take. Like for example, I had no interest whatsoever in being a developer. When I was in college, like my be-all and end-all was being a network engineer. And like that's all I was ever going to do, was just be a network engineer, and I wasn't going to do anything else. I had no interest in development, no interest in cloud security, no interest in anything else. But then when I applied for Flutter, they kind of took a bit of a chance on me and said, hey, like you might be really good for this. And so just pure leap of faith, I was just like, yep, okay, I'll give it a go. I was just really open-minded about it. I was like, I might learn something new. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I honestly haven't looked back since. It's been such an eye-opening experience as to like how everything in computing connects. Because when you're in college, it's like you're doing all these different modules and you're like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? But it genuinely does all matter and it does all connect. So you should really just keep an open mind as to like how everything connects to each other. And then another bit of advice that I'd say is to practice some more. Because I definitely thought when I first started in this role that I wasn't cut out to be a developer. But the more I went on, the more I learned, the more courses I did, the more I asked different people about what they were up to and how things worked, and then just took all that information and practiced myself, the better I found myself to be and the better developer I was for it. Genuinely the people are so wonderful in Flutter. Like the culture in the office is just like buzzing every day. I've never met a bunch of people in like a workspace who are genuinely so invested in you. Like everyone is really there to pick each other up. Like you can say, hey, I'm having an off time with this, can we go grab a coffee and discuss it? Or I can even Slack someone and say like, this is just not working and I'm like banging my head against the wall trying to figure this out, and like it's just, hey, yeah, okay, cool, we'll jump on a quick 5-minute call and then get it sorted. Like everyone is so lovely and like it's so uplifting, and it's like it's just one of them places where you just go into and you feel comfortable. Like even my interview process and everything there was just, I just felt like I was just having a chat with them, and it was just like the most bizarre experience compared to like other interviews and stuff that I'd done. And then it really feels like the company invests in their employee, as in if they invest in us now and make us feel better, we'll do better for them, and that's what it feels like. And it's not just like one of them things that they spout, it genuinely feels like that's what they do.